What is good, YouTube? Quinn Wade basketball analysis coming to y'all with a quick video. Today we're gonna talk about Giannis Kumpo possibly leaving the Milwaukee Bucks, and the only reason why I make this video is just to tell you what I personally think about the topic of if Giannis and the Bucks don't get it done, if they cannot make it to the NBA Finals in the Eastern Conference. And this is a guy that might be the reigning MVP twice going into next season, as he won this year, and he was basically the pick for a lot of people this season too. Not only that, a lot of people feel like he's going to be the defensive player of the year. Not only that, he has the number one team in the entire NBA for the second consecutive season. So this is the level and the standard that Giannis has set in the NBA of greatness. Some people even seen him in the top 75 players ever, and he only played a couple great seasons, but he was just so great and so amazing as a player that they have already made him as one of the top 100 players in NBA history by ESPN already. And if you have that type of height of level of excellence, we have to see you deliver. And a lot of people don't even see the Bucks as the NBA champions. A lot of them see the Lakers or the Clippers being the team that's going to be the championship team coming out of the NBA Finals, which is unfortunate because if you feel like Giannis is the second or the first best player in the entire NBA, if you see Giannis as the best defender in the entire NBA, and you see him with the number one record for back-to-back seasons, you would think that teams will feel that he has enough to win an NBA championship, and that's just not the case, which is unfortunate because I am a person that live right by Milwaukee, and I'm only about 1 or 2 minutes from there, and all I can really say is I have been covering the Bucks and watching them every single year. They have brought a lot of enthusiasm and a lot of excitement. They have been selling out that arena. They have put pressure on the Bucks to make a new arena, which they have done. And this is the perfect time for everything to come full circle because they now have a franchise guy that can get them to the finals. And the Bucks, even though they're not the number one team that people feel is going to win the NBA championship, they are the number one team that everybody feel that is really no reason outside of injuries or COVID-19 that the Bucks should not be the NBA final Eastern Conference champions going into the finals, as everybody has them making it out of the East. And that just makes you wonder if Giannis is this great, if Giannis is this dominant on both sides of the court, if Giannis continues to develop his outside shot, which he has shown that he can hit fadeaways. He has shown that he's not scared to take pull-up mid-ranges, which he has shown that he is not afraid to now shoot threes if they back up or disrespect him and forces or want him or actually just give him the shot. He has also showed confidence in pulling that up and has improved, not great three-point shooting, but has improved as a three-point shooter as every season has went on. It just kind of makes you think that does he have enough? It kind of reminds me of LeBron James when he was in Cleveland and everybody felt like it was his time. Everybody felt like he was going to join. Everybody felt like he was going to win a ring. He was the number one team in the East. He was number one team in the NBA. He becomes back-to-back MVPs, and then he loses to the Magic, and then he loses to the Celtics, and then everybody saying, "Wow, y'all didn't even go 7 games with the Celtics. Y'all lost in 6." LeBron James didn't really want to speak. He didn't really want to shake hands. He did what he was supposed to do, which is go out there and perform. And people feel like he quit. People feel like he gave up. And that was before they even made it to the Eastern Conference Finals. They lost to the Celtics before then in the second round. And next thing you know, LeBron James had the pressure on him to eventually deliver a title. You have done everything in the NBA, LeBron. Why can't you deliver a title? And that pressure and those thoughts got into his head, even telling Derrick Rose he's going to see that the pride that he has in himself, he doesn't have enough to win a title. You feel like you're great. You feel like you can carry a team, but look, you need help. You need a lot of help, and the help that LeBron got was going to Miami and teaming up with Dwayne Wade, who averaged 30 plus points that season and became the scoring champion, and another All Star in Chris Bosh, who was a 20 and 10 guy that helped lead the Toronto Raptors to 2 playoff appearances in his career with the Raptors. And even though LeBron was at the top of the world, even though they had Kobe versus LeBron commercials before LeBron even got to the finals, before they thought he would get to the finals and place Kobe for the championship, and then they can pass the torch from Kobe to LeBron. It just never happened, as the Lakers would collapse and the LeBron James Cavaliers would end as he would join Miami and then beat the Celtics and lose to Dallas and then eventually beating OKC and the Spurs before getting blew out by the biggest margin in NBA history against the Spurs in 14. So, will Giannis follow that same path of being a great individual player, showing that he can carry a team, showing that he can possibly get to the finals in the East, which he hasn't done yet, but he did get to the Eastern Conference Finals. But even then, they lost 4 straight games to the Toronto Raptors, who will put them out in 6 and advance to the NBA Finals and will eventually become the NBA champions, and the first and ever team to win a championship in Toronto Raptors history, with Kawhi Leonard, his rival, as they both was the teams that I thought was the 2 best teams in the East. And even though I thought that the Raptors was a little better, they ended up proving that in the end by beating the Milwaukee Bucks in 6. But what I'm basically saying is, will Giannis be prideful and really believe that he can bring a team like the Milwaukee Bucks to a championship, which hasn't happened since Lou Alcindor and Oscar Robertson and a bunch of great players around them was able to do it? Even though they did go to 2 finals, they was only able to win 1 title together, and that team did not last that long after that. It shows you how hard it is to win a championship in Milwaukee, because all the players leave, or they never really want to stay, or they never really come unless they get a big payday. And usually the players that get big paydays aren't really the superstars of the league. They are great players, but not the top 10, top 5 players that you would need to win the title, which everybody feels that Giannis is. And with them already having him locked up in the ability to negotiate an NBA contract that could be worth over $200 million, and they can pay Giannis the most money, and they the only team that can give Giannis a 5th year, they have advantages, which is they already proven that they can build a championship caliber team. They already know how Giannis is, how he works, and what they need to put around him. They already put a good coacher around him, and they already put a championship caliber coach in Mike Budenholzer to really show that they care about winning and trying to give Giannis the best. They even signed his brother. They even found ways to maneuver this roster to have one of the deepest rosters in the NBA to increase the chances of Giannis Kumpo of winning a title. And they are healthy right now currently, as none of their players that are major contributors have tested positive for COVID-19. And with them having 4 months off, none of them, including Giannis and Middleton, who was a little beat up coming into the playoffs, you can say they have had months off to replenish their bodies and be prepared for another run in the playoffs, as they all should be healthy and all should be ready to play. And like I said, they are one of the deepest teams in the NBA. But my question to you is, what should Giannis do? Should Giannis leave the Bucks for greener pastures to win a title easier by joining up with other All-Stars? Or should he remain in Milwaukee and prove that he can be good enough, prove that he's great enough, elite player in the league, and try to carry them to their first championship with one other All-Star, which is Chris Middleton? Or should he just say, you know what, let me play out this season that's coming up, and then I can evaluate my options as a free agent and just, test the water, see what can be built, see what's out there, or even just, take my time and see what can become something if I just wait another year? Or do you think Giannis owes them loyalty by saying at least negotiate the contract and try to sign the extension early so your teammates don't have to sign that you're not committed, that you don't want to be here, and you don't want to stay. So he has options. Do he want to become a free agent next year and test the waters? Do he really want to be loyal and committed to being the best player in Milwaukee and stay with them and sign the extension this offseason? Or do he just want to play out the season and see what the Bucks can do, see what they can put around them if they don't make it to the finals or if they don't win a championship, and give them one more season to figure out before he can observe his options in free agency or eventually leave to a team that gives him a better chance of winning the NBA championship? Whatever you feel, put it in the comment section below, as I do read every comment. Thanks for watching. This is the end of the video. If you're new to the channel, check out my website, analysisplayground.com. Link will be in the description in the comment section below. Check out my Facebook page, analysisplayground.com. Link will be in the description in the comment section below. Like on Facebook to show support. Thanks for everybody that already liked on Facebook. Not only that, like this video and share this video. Will be able to reach more people, which helps my channel grow if you like the video and also share. So thanks for everybody that's been doing that. Also, if you enjoyed this video, I do make videos just like this each and every day, whether it's discussions or breakdowns of rookies, legends, or even just the best players in the NBA or Summer League breakdowns. I also cover season previews, trade deadline, free agency, and I also do playoff predictions, which will be coming up as the playoffs are right around the corner in a couple more weeks. So if you want to see that, or you never seen my videos ever, and you only like this video, I have over 1,000 videos on my channel, and they all are different and have a variety of different type of styles, whether it's breakdowns or anything. So if you like this video and you're new to the channel, check out my older videos and subscribe and become part of the family. Quinn Wade, basketball analysis. I'm going.